Hey there. If you are someone who has been looking out to get a new job during this lockdown period, if you are someone who has lost your job or your company is shut down, or if you're just looking for a change right now and you are on the job hunt actively, this video is for you. Throughout last 5 years at 3 different companies, I had been fortunate enough to sit for various interviews, and over the last 5 years I interviewed more than 100 people, specifically focusing on digital related jobs. And there are few things that I learned through sitting on those interviews, and also that I have been on multiple interviews during a couple of years. So I just wanted to tell my experience when I'm hiring or when I'm looking out for new recruits, and when I'm sitting with them one to one, having a discussion with them with the expectations of getting someone great for my team, for my company, what kind of things I learned and what kind of things that I could tell you if you are someone who's currently looking for a new job that might help you to get that opportunity. So the first step is, how do you get an interview at first in the company that you are interested in? Or if you have seen that someone is posting a job role that they're recruiting and you want to get into interview, how would you do that? My personal experience has been so far that for the last 4 years, all the jobs I got, specifically in digital industry, have been through my contact, or has been through the network that I developed throughout the year, through various social media platforms, or through various events, or various colleagues that I met in the industry. All the jobs that I got during last 4 years, I actually got through them. Which is the funny part, because most of the people are blindly applying for the jobs, and most of the time they don't hear back. The reason behind this is that in a market like this, people tend to hire the people they know, or they tend to trust the people they know. So in most of the cases, either the companies don't advertise, or even they do advertise, they try to get someone from their network which they have been exposed to, which they know about these new recruits work, so they feel more comfortable. So one advice, and I think one of the most important advice that I could give to you, is that when you are trying to get a job in specific industry, make sure you build your network. Make sure you add the people in the industry, in the companies that you want to work for, and you keep updating your social profiling, showcasing the work you do, so your network would know what kind of ability you have, and the network would be keep updated about you. So eventually, when you need to apply for a job, this prior knowledge that you have given to the people in the companies or the recruiters about you and what kind of work you have been doing during the last couple of years could come in handy. Okay, so let's assume that you went through the first hurdle and you landed an interview. So how do you success in the interview? So the first thing I see when someone comes to the interview, or when you're pitching for another company to hire you, the first thing you need to know is you need to know the company. What I mean is that let's assume that you are coming for an agency to work for. You need to know what kind of client this agency has. You need to know what kind of services this agency is providing. If that is the first question that you are asking from the interview panel, that obviously it gives the impression that you haven't done your background research. This is something that really important, as I see from someone who has been sitting on the interview panel, that if I'm meeting a candidate who has actually done their background work about my company, I take it as a positive point that they have actually keen to get this job. So definitely do your background research, know about the company that you're going, what kind of clients they have, what kind of services they do. Second thing is offer something more. So most of the job vacancies that you see which is posted online or sharing in social media etc is specifically asking for usually at one single role. It could be something like a digital, maybe social media manager, community managers, content creators, or campaign managers, so on and so forth. But we as recruiters are always looking at getting more value to my company, right? So in an example that if I have posted about a social media manager, once you come to the interview, when you talk to us, if you can convince me saying social media is your key competency, the key thing that you're good at, but with social media you have also experience in campaign management, doing bit of analytics, doing bit of research, so then I would know that okay, I'm hiring you for social media, but also you are bringing a lot more value than what I'm asking for. This is another example or one more thing that you should look at: building skills more than one specific area, specifically in digital, because when you go for a company, that could be one value addition factor, and that could be one differentiating factor you to get hired over other candidates who's coming to the job. Besides the skills and the education qualifications, one another thing I am looking at any candidate is what they are passionate about. So when you come for an interview, make sure that speak about your passion, because when it comes to a job, no one wants someone who's only good at what they're doing. Everyone is, or all the companies is looking at more passionate people who has bigger scope than being limited to one specific things. So if you are someone who's pursuing more things than your let's say your education or just doing the job, if your life is not only limited to that, if you're someone who has been a part of different communities, different activities, CSR or projects on your own, that's a good or positive factor I would see as a recruiter, that you have the passion to do more than being limited or being on the comfort zone. So definitely when you come for an interview, do talk about the passion, do talk about the good things you have done, which could be relevant to your industry or which might not be relevant to industry, but that's okay, because a passionate person is always better than someone who is not, it's always better than someone who is only limited to the scope or who is only in their comfort zone than doing something more from their life. Great. So these are few things that I wanted to shoot at you from the experience I've had as a hiring manager, recruiter, or someone who's sitting on the interview boards the last couple of years. And I sincerely hope that this could be helpful for you to find the job opportunity that you are looking for during these hard times. Good luck.